Monday afternoon, March 15th, 2021. You've tuned into BettorCenter.com. Get America's leading sports handicapper and their opinions on tonight's game. Don't miss the action. You're tuned in to BettorCenter Live.
All right, he's getting it down. The Red Rocket fired up. The voiceover of the day. So, very nice. So, as you were saying, Dan Aykroyd wrote Trading Places.
Yes, and he wrote several other. I mean, it was his idea for Ghostbusters, too, with Harold Ramis. Him and Harold Ramis were really good buddies, and they collaborated on a lot of stuff. Like Harold Ramis wrote Stripes with Bill Murray. Right. You know that movie? And Caddyshack. Harold Ramis wrote Caddyshack. So, I mean, him and Aykroyd were really good buddies. And, Dan Aykroyd wrote Trading Places. And he wrote that specifically for Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy's the one that kind of gave him the idea for the movie, and it's a classic.
Russo was the executive director, the executive producer, so I guess he was just the money behind it?
Yeah, that's executive producer, just the money, typically.
Yeah, well, they're usually just the money. It's not always just the money.
Not if they're doing it. Some people will finance their own films, executive produce their own projects. But at the time, Dan Aykroyd was pretty young, dude. I don't think he wanted to. I don't even know if he could float millions for a movie back then. That was 1982. That was pretty early.
Yeah, interesting. Aaron Russo, I don't know if you ever followed him down the rabbit hole a little bit. He wound up friends with Rockefeller. Rockefeller reached out to him. I don't know if you ever saw about that.
Nah, not particularly, but I'm sure there's a good story.
Aaron Russo talking about I forgot which Rockefeller went out. They reached out to him after the movie. They wanted to bring him in the club. He went to the club. So
no, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan Aykroyd's up there with he's a Canadian dude. He came with the same group with all those SCTV guys. John Candy. He's the one that brought John Candy to California. He's the reason. He's the reason Candy came. All those guys: John Flaherty, Eugene Levy, Catherine O'Hara.
SCTV.
They're all together. Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd struck me as probably the worst actor in Hollywood outside of maybe Nicolas Cage.
He got better. When he first started, he wasn't a good actor. I used to give him credit for a couple roles that he was well cast for, like Driving Miss Daisy. He was the son of Miss Daisy. He did some good roles. I thought he was good in Tommy Boy. How about Tommy Boy? Dan Aykroyd as Zelensky in Tommy Boy. Come on, that shit is great.
He wasn't Farley was a star by far.
Right. But I'm saying his role, you needed the villain, and he played a great villain in that movie.
I don't know if I want to enjoy a Dan Aykroyd on the screen, I'm gonna probably watch Plays Like Us.
That movie was kind of lame, but I did like it. I'm one of the few that liked it. He wrote that one also, if you look that one up. Yes, he did.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so him and Chevy Chase, basically a spy farce where they go to chase down some Russians. They're sent out as decoys. It's kind of, like I say, it's kind of a whimsical farce.
His wife played the doctor, and what a terrible actress she was in that. But
that was the first theatrical appearance of Vanessa Angel was the chick's name. Later, she was the hot chick in the movie Kingpin, if you remember her. But she was one of the Russian chicks in Spies Like Us. That was her first time on film.
There you go.
I'm full of useless information.
So, well, kind of a slow day today, but not really. We got a full slate of NBA. We got a full slate of NHL. We got crushed on our parlays yesterday in our round robins. I had a fantastic day. So,
I got bailed out a little bit, man.
Points for me.
Not that great. I still lost money.
Was a third level play. Everything else extra finally. So I've turned the corner. You can watch on BettorCenter.com plays. They're documented there every day. So I'm on a nice little run, but I don't have an executive play today. All right, so no executive for me today, but I do have plenty of action, but nothing I really feel is like the cream of the crop like I usually feel when I come out with something. But I do have some NBA. There's no doubts about that. So I will start us off. NBA today is going to be Washington, Milwaukee over, obviously, but 242.5 scares me.
It's going up.
37.5. I was in 242.5. I can't make a match play for everybody at that number. So, but Sacramento and Charlotte, I think is another great play, but another big number, 239. But I still think it's but I'm being cautious with them. I like them both. I'm being cautious in Golden State. I'm sorry, Golden State and the Lakers I see as an under. Smaller play. I consider that my own. And then Indiana and Denver over 223.5 is a Ruby play. So there is my 4 plays there. The 3 overs and an under. Anybody got something? Anybody like what I got? Not like what I got? Got something else?
Well, I don't have any of those written down, but I got one here that I like the Mavs and Clippers over 228.5. The last week and a half, 2 weeks, both these teams are averaging damn near 120 points a game. I think this one gets into 230s pretty easily. That'll be my top total for the show. But like I said, I gave out the Bucks total like you did this morning, Louie, whatever. It was 238, but now it's getting up there pretty high. I don't know. I wouldn't.
Got them early.
Huh? Yeah.
Got them early. I mean, we're giving them to you days in advance.
Yeah.
Every night we're telling you Wizards over at home. And if you don't like the bet, you got a 237.5 and now 242.5 under. You got a beautiful window.
Right. No, it is. I kind of like that game. I like the Wiz now a little bit, actually. Beal's playing tonight. They hung with Milwaukee for most of the game the last time. They actually lost by six without Beal. Bucks are getting quite a bit of. I like the Wiz plus 8.
Dog. I would agree.
Yeah, and they play better at home. I think 8.5 way too much actually. So I like the Wiz plus 8.5, and I like the Clippers and Mavs to go over 228 tonight. On to you, Tony.
In the NBA tonight, did lose the best bet yesterday, but I think I won a couple. I'm pretty sure the one on the show I gave out was a winner.
Yeah, we gave out some winners again.
Make me look because I don't want Reg to get on me, even though I don't see him commenting about Red Man Smoke a Bowl. What was my pick yesterday?
It won pretty easily.
Oh, the Philadelphia at home. Golly, yeah, they won by. It like they were up 40 points. I don't know what they won by.
I had them yesterday.
It was one of the rare games where you actually.
We've been talking about it on the show.
It's one of the rare.
Look at it from that venue standpoint. Makes sense.
Yeah, one of those rare NBA games where you literally don't have to watch at all. You've won. So I mean that's like a rare creature in the NBA. For tonight. Going to agree with the Wizards, like the Wizards at home against the Bucks team, capable, obviously, but it's questionable about covering this kind of number on the road against a team that at least is playing competently. Like I say, it's always a guess who's going to play well tonight, but you can almost guess that anybody's going to play well against Milwaukee coming out, or at least give a good effort. Let's put it that way. When the Bucks come to town, it was like the Bulls in the 90s. Your team could suck cock. But when the Bulls come to town, you're going to play hard, because you don't want to be embarrassed on national TV, that kind of. So for that reason, I kind of like the Wizards and those points here tonight. Going to also back a couple teams. I think they lost their back end, or the Denver. I like Denver at home against the Nuggets. The Denver did lose their last game, and we called that after the Nuggets burned me by not covering at Memphis, but they did win by a single damn point. They came home, and the Dallas needing a win kicked their ass. Now I think it sets. I like this bounce back spot at home against the Pacers, who who had their little run, and they did win their last game at the Suns. So there you go. There's your big letdown moment for the Pacers there. Big 10-point win, kind of cooled off the Suns. Now they'll be cooled off tonight as they go into Denver. And I guess I'll give a third one here. I kind of like the Suns at home against the Grizzlies. It's almost like a triangle of all three of these plays here. These teams have kind of played each other. So your three plays for the show in the NBA tonight, I like the Wizards plus 8.5, the Denver Nuggets minus 4.5, and the Phoenix Suns minus 7. And that's going to be my triumvirate of NBA selections tonight.
All right, so a couple Wizard tickets out there, guys. So you can get a 9. Try to grab it. Open up 9.5. Bet down to 8.5. And then
I want to just make sure information is right there. Brad's asking, too, if Beal's back tonight. When I was looking over all my information when I was capping him, I saw that he was back. Luke, can you confirm that he's playing?
I will make an attempt.
I mean, he's not on the injury thing. It's got to show him. NBA, man, a lot of these injury reports, man, God, they just bullshit to the last second. You almost have to wait and see who the hell. It's not like
he wasn't
the NFL.
listed on anything.
He will not be playing tonight.
Yeah, I would say they're showing him on the little lineup,
right,
which I guess is the early lineup. So as of right now, he's playing.
Play versus Bucks due to minor knee. That was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I didn't see him on the list. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
I really like the Wizards even more tonight, actually. That's a good play.
Let's get the notice how the Action Network gets right to the top of the Googles. You know, Action.
Well, they probably paid for that, right? I mean, you can pay a fee and be right at the top of any sort.
Believe me, they're the new thing. They're the one that, owned by the Cubs. Come on, these guys are players, major
Action
players.
Network.
And what they're looking to do is they're looking to be the bookmaker. They're the information guy now, but I guarantee you, they will flip over and be the bookmaker before you know it.
You know what actually happened? I think this morning is he was still sort of questionable, and then after they put him in, that's when the over/under even jumped up 4 more points. I think that's what happened there too. But anyway, enough about this game.
All right, let's see. He's now 6 hours ago. He's listed as projected.
Okay.
That was from Action Network.
And we do understand, right, that literally means dog shit. I mean, that could mean anything in NBA. I'm telling you, dude, all the time they'll tell you that guys are not playing questionable. It happened for me the other day. The line jumped 8 points because he said somebody wasn't playing, and right at game time because it's suited up, and the fucking line jumps 8 points right before tip-off or whatever. It's like, I mean, I would just recommend not making your decisions based on arbitrary injury reports.
Man, the insider trading when this shit becomes legal is just going to be amazing.
Louie, hit reset on your feed there. You're really choppy. See if you can get it better.
Oh, yeah.
He's dominating. I don't know if he should cut out, should he?
Well, I mean, he does. He's been hitting whatever, and it's been getting better after he reloads it.
I'll refresh.
Yeah.
Man, they gotta get you a home satellite set up. We can get you maybe get you a T1 line dropped into the backyard. Yeah, mine definitely looks a lot better, but it's hard to tell. Sometimes when I watch it, it's not as good, but I'm assuming it's because Lou's feed's not good. And he's Lou's the one pushing the transmission out.
Right.
So where are we at? We've got the NBA. I could sit here and talk about the NCAA tournament until the middle of next week, guys. I mean, we're getting cranked up. We got the first 4 on Thursday. You got the brackets out. I approach this 2 different ways. One is me betting the games like I normally do every day, each and every day of the year. I go through, make the lines, anticipate. They give me the numbers. I make picks. 2, you fill out a bracket. That's, to me, it's a completely different animal. So, obviously before, and I've been in the same contest for like 25 years. He's got it online now where we can all do our picks, but it's got like 1,000 people in it. And I think I've cracked the top 20 once in the last decade. It's really hard. A lot of luck going on that. But
you got to play. You can't play teams. You got to play against the opinion and hope
What's
that
1,000 right?
Right.
Because everybody, everybody's going to have the same
Gonzaga, and I don't. It looks like it will be hard to keep Gonzaga out of the Final Four, but I certainly don't view Gonzaga as a national championship team, especially at those odds. When 1976 is the last time a team went undefeated through the entire season, and the last time that I can recall it happening was 1991 when UNLV, off a national championship, went into the Final Four undefeated and then lost to Duke in the semifinal. Trying to get through an entire season without losing a single game.
That game was fixed.
Trying to get through an entire season without losing a game is hard as hell. Yeah, you're choppy as shit.
You're really bad, Louie. You're delayed.
Your connection's awful. Just so you'll know. Don't know why.
Well,
yeah, you're slow.
I have a fastest connection also. I don't know what I can do.
But yeah, I view them. I think you're better off taking a few L's during the season, maybe playing a tougher conference. Maybe Gonzaga should either start their own conference or join the Pac-12.
Somewhere else.
Do something. Yeah, do something to improve the level of the teams you played during the season. Because I'll give them credit. They took the Tar Heels to the very bitter end before we won our national title here in Glendale, Arizona, just about 15 minutes from where I'm sitting. But other than that, they've kind of been disappointing. Back when Wichita State was kind of an unknown quantity, Gonzaga was in the tournament with a huge seed, and we're upset by Wichita State. So they're primed to get picked off by any team, I feel. I just don't think at that price Gonzaga's a smart bet for the tournament.
No, Tony, you're exactly right. Think about it. What good does it do you to beat the shit out of teams by 30 and 40 points each night? They never get contested.
The teams suck. That's what I'm saying. If you played teams that were good, maybe it would show something. But
I'm just saying, as far as that goes, and then you come into the tournament and everyone's gunning for you, you're in bad shape. I agree. I
mean, if it gets to be a tight game at the end, and a lot of these teams are going to be physically imposing, which is what they never see. Pepperdine and Portland, the tallest player on their teams are like 6'5", and they're all skinny.
Right.
Now you go get NCAA tournament, even against a weaker team like I don't know, pick a Big Ten team, any of them. You got 6'10" guys that are thick and can play defense. Yeah, I know with the feed. I'm reading the.
Sorry about that, Doug. I don't know. I mean, all I can do is call the Cox.
Yeah, they Cox.
Am I still all choppy? Am I still all choppy?
Yeah, you're just kind of blurred a little bit.
All right. Well, all right. Let's get into the games tonight, though. We don't need to talk about college basketball. It's not here.
No,
I mean it is
NHL.
It is NCAA tournament. It's probably one of the, outside of the Super Bowl, is probably the most bet on sporting event. And for me, the madness is those first 2 days where you get 16 games in each of 2 days. That's where the upsets happen, and that's kind of, as far as I'm concerned, where the money in the tournament can be made, is those first couple of days. But some people view it, I guess, a little different, man. Let's go to NHL. Give me some NHL.
Yeah. Well, do you have plays? Do you have something to bet early that the line's going to move on? Do you have?
I mean, I know the game I got for damn sure that we can talk about any game on the entire list. I can go down through. We'll talk about the conference, the level of competition. Do they have decent point guards? For me, if you don't have good point guards, you're not going to make it very far in the NCAA tournament. I don't care how good your best player is. Without a guard to get them the ball in the right position, you're shit out of luck. They'll pack in a zone. You can't get it into these big guys. You're done. See it over and over and over again. So now you get to a few of these smaller conference teams that have actually established guards and decent lineups, even though they would probably finish middle of the pack in a big, a team like, let's say, Morehead State that won their conference, beat Belmont, got a good guard. What would they do in the Big Ten? They probably would go 5-15, but at least they would probably give you a good game occasionally. That's what I'm getting at. This is a one-game scenario, and you got to have point guards. So,
have a pick, Tony.
Do I have a pick? Sure, I'll give you one. I mean, I got them all picked. I basically got my entire card laid out. I can give you a pick for the NCAA.
Well, I mean, we're going to talk about college basketball. I prefer to talk about a pick. If you have something that you can give them,
All right, I'm going to back Syracuse against South. I'm going to back to Syracuse Orangemen in their first round matchup against San Diego State. Syracuse already being put down, many saying they shouldn't even be in the tournament. At the minimum, should be forced to play in that playing game. And a lot of times when you hear that, teams advance. It's been like 3 or 4 times. Like they shouldn't even have been in the tournament. Next thing you know, they're in the Sweet 16. Syracuse can play a tough zone. These out west teams don't ever see this. San Diego State, I'll give them credit. Solid team defensively. They'll man up and they'll play pretty good. But and Marcus doesn't like the series. I actually like it. I think the East Coast style of packing in a zone, Boeheim's the master of it. I just think for an action play, just be wary of backing these West Coast teams. I don't trust the style they play. And for me, the play would be on Syracuse to get by San Diego State. There's your play for Thursday. Friday.
Well, thank you very much. Only took 8 minutes to get that out of here. You'd be tough in the torture chamber.
Wear them down.
Hold on a second. Do you remember?
I'm going to wear you down.
I like that Georgia Tech game over, Marcus.
The Rambling Wreck of Georgia Tech. I just their guards make me kind of iffy. They kind of dribble funny. They shoot and score well, but their ball handling is like a kind of funky. Capper's Mall, man, that's way back in the day. I do remember Capper's Mall.
Doug, say hi to the boys from me. Me and that owner of that site don't see eye to eye so well. That Wayne guy, he's an assoul. Tell him I said so, but he gave you guys more winners than anybody on there. But anyway, I miss you guys.
I'm getting along with a guy that owns another site with Bettor's Chat. Yeah, because usually, those guys, they hate me. All the guys that have the
that guy Monte's been around forever. He's a good shit. Yeah, that's a good point. Go over to Bettor's Chat every day, guys. We at Tony and Lou are putting some plays out there. Same thread every day. Just scroll down.
We're gonna throw the picks out there every day. Give Mark, we'll give Monty a little love. He'll return the favor, and just kind of help each other try to beat the book with our ideas. Marcus is firing stuff at us left and right. He's got App State.
He's going with the first 4 games on Thursday.
Feeling the leaves. You're getting a reputation, Red.
Marcus promised he's coming on tomorrow. Marcus, save a couple plays for the show tomorrow there, buddy.
I've been smoking weed almost daily. Well, I mean, there was a period when I was a teenager. I couldn't afford it probably in the mid-'80s all the time, and it was tougher to find back in North Carolina. You were smoking that Mexican brick brown weed. That's all you could get, and it wasn't really that good. Paying like $25 for a quarter.
Winners and weed.
Winners
That's
and
what
weed.
I said to Kimberly last night.
Weed and winners.
Weed.
THC and something, yeah.
Yeah. So
you guys want to talk about hockey?
Yeah, I was ready. I got it pulled up.
All right, go
all right. We're holding him back.
Hockey, man. Go
all
for
right,
it.
hockey. I got 2 of them tonight.
We'll give them out, Lou.
I got one going to be a parlay for you. Because that's how I roll.
I'm sure it's an underdog.
But we're going to stay in Pennsylvania. A lot of money going to be in Pennsylvania. We got Pittsburgh and Philly tonight. So.
Yep.
And Philly's they gotten boosted up to $1.35. I don't like that. That's usually my number on a straight bet, the max. Otherwise, you're just you really got to beat the game hard. You start doing that consistently. That's not going to happen. So, but they're at $1.25 earlier. Now they're up to 35. Makes sense. Boston opened up $1.02. They moved to $1.15. So you're getting a little bit of value back with Pittsburgh. So those are my. As far as the parlay goes, it needs to be number 1, Tampa Bay, and that's a loser. They're down 3-1 with 3 minutes left. So that means the other two gotta be money. That'd be a Washington, the Caps, parlay them into Vegas. There's my place, and I'm going to stick with them. So I will come back with another play, and I'll just because Natalie's going to beat me here. I will come back with a 2-teamer. Get that.
I got two plays. I like the Pittsburgh Penguins, hot team, play the momentum, carry them as a slight underdog, take them against Boston. And then the other one I like is the Winnipeg Jets, right? I mean, against the Canadians. You look, what's the Canadians put up against them? Or is that the right series in the Canadians? Yeah. So give me those two. The Jets as the small favorite or small dog. So you got a couple small home dogs here. Pittsburgh and the Jets. That's what I got.
Yeah, I like Pittsburgh, obviously. Winnipeg, I think they're a great play on the puck line as well. And probably, I won't disagree with them there.
Oilers don't look bad either now that I'm looking at it a second time. So
Brad doesn't like hockey. Come on, Brad. Do you like money?
I'm gonna disagree with Cusimano. I think that Vegas Sharks game goes over 6 tonight. Them teams have both been scoring lately. I got that one over 6, but
Marcus going Montreal tonight. Fading you there.
But anyway, I don't have much.
Senators are probably a live dog. I got to believe that as well. They're probably a live dog here. I mean, remember these teams are both bad. So why not grab the dog when you got 2 bad teams? That's a fading Montreal. Here's his Parlucci. Florida, Calgary, Montreal, Winnipeg, over.
I got Florida written down, but they're minus 170, but whatever.
Right. Sorry, if it's in a parlay.
Yeah, I would have to. You'd have to put that in a favorite parlay if you really liked it.
Yeah, I don't like the parlay, the big favorite with the $1.10.
No,
I really like the big favorite. I'm just trying to boost up my $1.10.
No,
my $1 maybe a little bit of a little boost on it.
That remind me of the saying that they used to say, you can say anything you want as long as you put it in a song. And I'm going to translate that to us and say, you can bet anything you want as long as you put it in a parlay. So,
yeah, buddy. All right, so we are finishing up our show here. We got our hockey. So, yeah, you're live, but I gotta go. You want? What do you got? Any words of wisdom for everybody today?
It's easy. It's can be pretty tough.
Yeah, right. Ain't that the fucking truth? So, I'll call you back in a minute. We're live. I'm talking. All right, there we go. And unless you want to stay on, because I guess I can do this while we're on the phone. So today, round robin, underdogs, the Wizards. Question over, and your time of Brett filled out.
I have no idea what that means.
I think how bad your bracket out before it came out?
I mean, I make my lines within 15 minutes. I have my little formula ready to go. As soon as Greg Gumbel was calling out, I'm literally was writing out the brackets as soon as Greg Gumbel was giving the information out on the CBS bracket show. During the commercials, between each region there would be a commercial. During those commercials, I pulled out my notebook with my numbers and started making lines on the game. Therefore, I literally know who I'm going to bet on, but I have yet to really fill out the bracket as you would during like a pool, go from beginning to end. But I certainly, against the point spread, I'm already fully, within 20 minutes of all the teams coming out. Because literally all I need is the matchup, and I plug my numbers in, and I can pretty much have my number. So then what I'm waiting on is Vegas to put the number out. And as soon as I saw the number on this game that I love, I knew I liked it. That's all I needed to see. So
It is Bucks and Wizards up to 243.5.
the bets aren't placed yet. I have not. I'm talking about betting one of these games tonight. So the best bet I have for Friday, I'm likely to probably go ahead and bet it tonight. So, but no, I do not have all my bets locked in. And typically I'll give them out to my clients right after I bet them. So tomorrow in the email is very good chance that Friday best bet play would be put on there. So just to clear that up, make sure there's no confusion. Basically, what I do is make lines. As soon as they give the matchups, Greg Gumbel in the East region, number 5 against number 12. You give me the 2 teams. I go to my little notes, and I'm able to make a line. I'm able to make a line. It doesn't take that long to actually do it. It's not that hard.
It's a lot longer to explain it.
Exactly.
All right. So the next dog. There's not many dogs here tonight. So we got the Wizards plus the 290.
Might as well
The
throw
Kings over the Hornets. I'm not feeling that. The Knicks, they're going to upset the Nets. They're going to feel a little
No.
It's possible. I mean, I hate to say no, but I mean, both.
It's their first, with the Nets coming.
Nets are kind of hot.
Yeah, no doubt. And but this could be like the next Super Bowl. I don't know.
Yeah, anything can happen. That's for sure.
Guitar Tony.
Knicks can't guard Marcus. Florida Panthers, Cusimano. All right. Coach Q definitely wants to beat Chicago. All right, so no Knicks. No big dogs. The Pacers over the Nuggets, I don't like at all, but that doesn't mean anything.
Throw it on there.
Grizzlies and the Suns. No?
You never know. Grizzlies are playing pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I mean, they are playing all right, and the Suns just took an L. It might take them a game or two to shake that off. Who knows? I don't think the Grizzlies. I don't think it's a bad play.
No.
All right. Marcus is saying the Pacers. I don't like them Pacers today.
It's not a huge odds, but I mean.
Actually, I was held back from actually playing Denver. Golden State, but they're only plus $1.10.
Well, I mean, there's not many.
Very many dogs, though.
Yeah, there's nothing to take.
Yeah. How about, all right, let's go to hockey. We got the Senators plus $1.50.
Yep.
I'm all right with that one. Then they got the Blackhawks plus $1.50.
Yeah, why not?
They've been getting crushed lately.
Put anything you want on the hockey. I don't really care that much.
Sabres, they suck. They'll never. I'll put them on. Just
the Sabres game got. No, that's Washington. Never mind.
Give us. Can we get the Penguins and the Jets on there, or is that just not enough juice to make you happy?
Well, we can get the Penguins at.
Thanks, Doug, for your
minus
kind comments.
No. Thanks, Doug. Appreciate that. No, you're going to get minus $1.05 on your Jets and minus $1.10 on your Pittsburgh. So I would think the only other dog is either the Sharks and the Sabres, the 2 teams that I don't think are going to get there. But that'll give us the 6 teams. And who am I to say?
Who am I to say?
You're in control.
Is that like
control? Got $5.70 to win $409.65. And that is official. So, like I said, yesterday we lost every ticket. We had 3 tickets yesterday. We lost them all. So, I don't have the exact number, but let's look for that money line favorite. The money line favorite out there today.
That's all on you guys. I don't see a lot.
I mean, the Bucks. Yeah, we're all.
I'll take Denver, maybe. I don't want the Bucks. I think they're probably going to lose, maybe. Why the hell would I want the Bucks? I like Denver a little bit.
Nobody wanted to touch the Knicks, so we'll take the Nets.
Yeah, I like that. I kind of like that. And that probably means they'll lose. Yeah, that means the Knicks will win by 15. Okay.
That's it for the NBA. So let's go to the NHL.
They're throwing them big favorites on there.
Every time we think we got one, we're dropping like minus 350s in NHL and shit. We're like Tampa Bay.
This is what we can do. Watch Penguins plus 1.5. We all like the Penguins.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Buff pass, baby. That's it. That's what we're doing right now. All right. Then we got we take the Jets plus 1.5 minus 240.
At the Jets.
And that's it. So a 3-team ticket. I'm gonna pay $1.55. So we're gonna put $10 on it.
For $15.50.
$15.50 in
Good math, Tony.
And that will cover your number 2 combo meal and an extra cheesecake from Burger King.
The official number after we've wagered $15.70, we have $304.65 available in our account.
Let's keep it going. We had a couple good days.
That's an interesting figure, and I find that quite nice considering we're dropping like $15 a day. And to me, that sounds like we'll be betting on that for a while.
Well, we should hit one coming up with the NCAA tournament.
Guys, we're going to hit the fucking lottery ticket, and then in the fucking...
That's what's going to just suck. I guess I'm going to end up giving away all my picks for the tournament anyway.
No, you don't have to.
By the time we do these money line tickets, I'm just going to be banging these underdogs. I think anybody with a functioning IQ over 85 would be able to sit here, watch this show, and go, well, damn, since he's picking these underdogs straight up to win, I've got to believe he likes them against the point spread. I mean, that doesn't take.
That's not a secret. We've already told them that.
I'm the one that overthinks. Okay. That's what he's doing. He's sitting there and he's rewinding the show. He's sitting there. Yeah. So, listen, if a guy's going that balls to the wall to get your stuff and can't spend the $200, hey, man, he's got bigger issues. You know, hopefully figures his way out.
I'll end up giving them all out. Usually I bet 8 per day out of the 16. I'll bet 8. One's going to be the juiced up bet. I'm going to hammer one play each day. And then I do a couple small parlays to actually have a formula for how I bet these first 2 days. And it includes a couple little parlays. So we'll basically give out everything but that. I call it the first round money maker, but whatever you want to call it. But we're gonna make it fun. We'll make it fun. We'll make sure we have fun with that. So we might have to do a show Friday morning, or we're gonna have to go over Thursday night because I mean it's gonna start. Look up the time. Once it's gonna be on way before we do our show. And in fact, I don't even know if we can do the show when the games are being played. I'm not gonna want to sit here and do a show when they're playing NCAA tournament games.
Maybe we can talk about this in a private text and come up with a new time. Figure out the time for everybody.
For Friday morning. I'm thinking Friday morning, maybe. I don't know.
You guys have the schedule. This is what I
used to call the spring fever.
All I do is press play.
Even when I used to have a job, those first days of the NCAA tournament were sick days every year. I'd be frankly honest. That Thursday and Friday, opening days of the NCAA, I will not be available to work. If that's an issue, months in advance, let them know that it's not happening. I don't give a damn if the place catches fire. I'm not coming to work.
You shouldn't go to work if it's on fire, Tony.
Well, maybe they need me there to try to rescue some files or something. I'm not coming. Maybe they need me out in the parking lot for triage to identify victims. I'm not coming.
Marcus, he wants more free picks.
Talk to you tomorrow on the show, Marcus. You're coming on. We can talk tomorrow.
Hey, guys, I give out my stuff every day right now. So it's
we give out.
What do you think? Yeah, I give out plenty of free picks, man. Good Lord, dude.
And we give out a lot of winners, and a lot of mine's going to come to a halt when baseball gets here.
The only problem for me is I have people that pay for that best bet specifically. Some people pay for everything, but some people and they might take offense to me daily just telling everybody else what they pay for. Although it
No,
is
we
at the
should not
last
give out the
minute,
best one.
it's not like they'll get it 10 hours ago. But still.
Tony,
What?
you know what the difference is?
What?
They got to sit through a half hour of your fucking stories to get the picture.
Well, there's got to be some price.
Listen to all the bullshit in between.
The parables or whatever. Sure. I mean, I could suppose as opposed to a video expose and analysis with stories included, we could just like post it on a page. Here's my pick. Good luck. Or do you want the little song and dance?
They really want. That's usually all they really want. They do want to know you're knowledgeable, so that's what this is really about. Yeah, I'm knowledgeable, and if you want to sit on and watch me all day, or for my half-hour show every day, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm good with that until too many people complain. But until then, we don't have that big of an audience. Let's just be honest with each other. We just started this out. I'd like to produce winners for people, so it gets us more eyeballs and guys like.
Somebody told me that we need to be posting our link on Instagram and go live there somehow for all the gambling degenerates. Yeah. Somebody suggested that to me. That it's like you'll get hundreds of degenerates will try to tune in or whatever. I'm not sure. I've never tried it, but that's what I've heard.
Look at Redman. He got Scott McLean to throw him up. He threw him a nice.
Hey, from one stoner to another. His stories are amusing and have little nuggets of info. He's cool. So there's an endorsement for the story time, all right?
One endorsement isn't going to cut it for you.
Just a bit of embellishment at times. It breaks up the monotony of giving the monotonic. Give me the Nuggets minus 4.5 tonight.
I'm for the story. I just want the show to be a story time. That's all.
Good luck tonight, guys.
We like the Washington Wizards tonight plus 8.5 points. That is your play in the NBA, guys. I hope you really enjoy my monosyllabic, boring voice. Thank you.
Yes, Tony.
That is the best show play tonight, though, guys.
Hold on. I have a question for you. Anybody else? Oh, what's Scott?
I told you the only other thing I could think of is like have some eye candy, but then it becomes gratuitous. You're just going to get viewers. That's not really, building your brand. The gratuitous eye candy, some chick with her. When I have my best bet, she walks across the screen like.
Hey, I suggested that too a while back.
Yeah.
Guess what? When you guys bring me some eye candy, that would be happy to do it on our wonderful look.
Yeah, on our budget. Yeah, I think the key will be performing the service.
Right now, eye candy.
No, Marcus. Not
performing the service.
About that eye candy, aren't you, Marcus? You gonna show up or what?
Oof.
We'll find out.
That's as glamorous as a pistachio nut right there, dude. I think I'm gonna. That's what we call a hard pass where I'm from. Be like, I'm gonna pass. I appreciate that offer. I'm gonna pass.
Has it grown on you yet? Scott, I want you to listen.
It will not be me in a thong, man.
Scott, fire up a fat one. Listen to the tune and give me your honest opinion, just like Tony did.
Yeah, that's choppy too. Get that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's hard to listen to your song when it's like it's choppy like a 1984 Yugo with about 120,000 miles on it. That's what that shit sounds like.
All right, I guess I gotta call the cable.
Yeah.
So I got the fucking highest fucking speed of this, and I didn't go wireless. I'm hardwired.
Yeah.
Maybe your cables are bad, dude. Go buy some new cables.
I got a lot of cables.
Now it sounds a little better, but the video's off. Now the video's froze, but the audio sounds good. It's like trying to buffer itself. Everything sounds good except that drum.
Yeah, I know it is the weakest part. I agree on that. A good drummer would have made this fucking band.
All right, guys. The very best of luck to everyone with all of your action tonight. The Red Rifle, Great White Cappers checking out. Good luck tonight, guys. See y'all later.
Good night.
You're breaking up inside. Fight from the start. Just slow down. You gotta go when you it's